Hello, it's me, it's Grunts Monkey. How are you and how are you doing? And welcome back to another episode of Letters of Music. As you can probably tell, today's letter is the letter I. But just to confuse you a little bit, I've switched the arrangement around so that the album is on my left, your right, and the 7-inch single is on the other side this time. The reason for that is quite literally because the name of the band that's on the record, I tried to put it the other way around, and my face was in the way, basically. My head was in the way of the readings, and that would have been no good. Anyway, today is the letter I. We have I Like Trains and Ivory Wave. Let's start with the album first. This is I Like Trains. Zooms in on I Like Trains. Zooms in. There he is. It's called I Like Trains. He Who Saw the Deep. This is their second album. Zoom out a little bit so you can still see me. There you go. Yeah, very striking cover though. It's very nice. He Who Saw the Deep refers to Gilgamesh. He is the god of wisdom, had all knowledge and wisdom, and surpassed all the kings. The deep is the cosmic domain of Gilgamesh, the god of wisdom. Yes, so this is their second album, as I said. It was released in 2010. They previously released an album on a label called Beggar's Banquet, but in 2008 they went bust, unfortunately. They were bankrupt. So they funded this album on a site called Pledge Music, which is a bit like Kickstarter, but for albums and things. And then they released it on their own new label. It's called I Like Records, which I think is a great name for a label. So I Like Trains, they have their own label called I Like Records. Yeah, it's quite a post-rock masterpiece, if I do say so myself. It's quite entertaining. I really like it. It's very maudlin, and the vocals are very kind of sad, but it's a very nice album. It's a very nice album. Anyway, on to the 7-inch record. Interesting one, this one, to me anyway. This is Ivory Wave. It's called Separate Beat. This was released as part of Flying Vinyl's subscription service. Flying Vinyl was a subscription box. They still exist now, but they don't do it in this format anymore. Used to be 5 records on 7-inch, and they got delivered through the post, and usually a coloured one in there as well, like a fancy colour variant. This one's just a plain black one though. They could have gone with white for this. I thought Ivory Wave would have been cool if it was white, but yeah, they no longer do it that way. They do it on like an album now instead of 7-inch records, because it's cheaper, and manufacture of vinyl is a problematic and very, very busy system. Very busy system. Anyway, Ivory Wave released this single on Flying Vinyl, and then since then they've changed their name. They're now called Big Image, which is going to make the Spotify playlist a bit interesting, because it should be the letter I, but it'll begin with B instead, which is going to be problematic. I have checked. This song is still on there, and it will be on the playlist. Check the playlist in the comments and the things, the descriptions, if you will, whichever one it is. I forgot where I put it. Anyway, this is Ivory Wave, Separate Beat. That's your 7-inch for the letter I. But yeah, they changed their name to Big Image during COVID lockdown because they decided they wanted a bit of a refresh. So yeah, there's your records for Letters of Music for this episode. This was the letter I, of course, even though Ivory Wave changed their name. I will be back very soon with the letter J, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the playlist and the songs and the things. Okay, bye!